We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from the Steel City. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. He will find his man. That's the rookie from Ohio State. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Cameron Hayward, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. Man in motion here is Washington. On 2nd down, here's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. London brought in motion. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
On play action, Penix. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain there of 17. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Second and 11. Another run here for Robinson. He'll get this right to the 20-yard line. Cameron Hayward, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. On 3rd down, Penix. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take it on in. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Delta, Delta. Go.
Right to the air, it's Fields. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here we go, Scott.
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Here we go, Scott. Extend. Angel, Angel, Angel. Said hi.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. That one on target to Moore. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
Here we go. You good? All right.
A first down throw for Fields. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Here we go. Track.
Fields to throw for it. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Washington. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, here is Penix. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Pitts is the man in motion. On 2nd down, Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. They'll be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough for a first down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Drake London. Touchdown, Atlanta. Touchdown, number 9 for the year. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Go.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Extend.
Fields operating out of the pistol. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Hey, Can. Tonight.
Fields from the pistol. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Hey, Can.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Here we go, son. You got a mini base. Why not? Right.
Pistol snap back to Fields. That'll be taken in by Moore. Down the sideline. And he's into the end zone. Rondale Moore. Touchdown Steelers. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. from the gun. It's Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
He'll throw it left and has his running back, and he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Oh, no. That is not going to work out at all.
Yo, what? You didn't even cross the plane. Oh, that's crazy.
6 or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense
damn.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not
oh,
only
that's
does it result in 2
tough.
points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
Nah, it is, bro, because you've been playing some tough D. You try to disguise your blitzes a little bit. You get really creative.
First down and 10.
That was tough.
Quick throw, taken in.
I'm mad that shit happened, bro. And listen, I'll take a win, but like, I'm mad that shit, because this is definitely a close game, bro. That was tainted. If I win, because I mean, there's plenty of game left. You know what I'm saying? Like, this game ain't guaranteed. You're a good player, but like, if I end up winning, bro, that's crazy.
Has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead
Yeah,
to a penalty or him
word, right? Like, that's, bro. Oh, damn, bro. I'm mad, son. I'm mad that shit happened just now.
Not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Now, screen set up from Mason. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
Crazy part is, even if I score a field goal, I'm only up 12 points. So, I mean,
it's 1st and 10.
Hey, never mind, Monday, tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. We're good. You got a mini base. Why not? Tonight.
To throw is Fields. That one into the hands of
damn.
downfield.
I don't think I'm going to have enough.
They hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he'll get about 5. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
Oh, come on, Boswell.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. Now a timeout Atlanta. That's their first. Now Mike Tomlin is going to send out the field goal unit. This from 45 yards away. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. That one over the back line of the end zone. The touchback means the drive will start at the 30. First and 10.
Chip slant. Here we go.
Throwing is Fields. Catch made right side by Wilson. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Here we go. Track.
On first and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse.
The wide receiver carries on the end around. Harbaugh at the 47-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go, tonight. Go.
Fields now. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Tonight.
Now a run on first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts.
Don't jump. Ready?
Moore going in motion.
Tonight.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Moore going in motion.
Tonight.
They run on the jet sweep. And he will get into the end zone. Rondale Moore. Touchdown Steelers. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. On for the extra point is Boswell. His kick is good. And the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. On play action, Penix. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. Third down coming up.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Penix on third down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Hey, 551, 551.
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion.
Right.
To the ground, a first down run. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Right.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Here we go.
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion.
Right.
They go play action with Fields. He's got his man. It's Pickens. 15 yards through the air. That's a Steeler first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They put Pickens in motion. Up the middle they go. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Here we go, Side. Side.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
Here we go. We're good.
So these two teams take the long walk to the up.
The score, Steelers 33.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
575. Tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's complete, left side to Pickens. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Gordon Mason. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Chris Boswell.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
On 2nd down, Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
First down, Falcons.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw again, it's Penix. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now, Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Quick throw here is complete. A gain of 15. Well done. Facing 3rd and 14, they pick it up. Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to take over just shy of midfield.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here we go. Right.
A 1st down throw for Fields. That is caught downfield by Pickens. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Right.
Fields to throw. Now he takes off.
1st and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
Hey, Ken. Right.
They'll run. And this time he's in. Jordan Mason. Touchdown Steelers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will add one more onto their big lead. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Track 60.
From the gun, it's Penix. That's caught. It's Charlie Werner, the tight end. Man in motion here is Washington. On 2nd down, here's Penix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Let's go.
From the gun, here is Penix. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. Play action. It's Penix. First down throw there is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense. Because
this game, that they hold you on that one. I ain't gonna lie.
This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to
Yeah,
go.
bro, that was wild.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked up
Yeah, GG's, bro.
Porter Jr.
GG's, Brody.
The Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Here we go, son.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Go.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Alpha, 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 alpha. Right. Don't jump. Ready?
The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Steelers, winners as